Hello chess lovers, welcome to my chess channel Shadhok Chess Home. um, Sheikh Russel International Grandmasters Chess Tournament 2021. um, Fide Master Mehdi Hasan Parag from Bangladesh and Nandhidhaa PV Women Grandmaster from India. Nice battle, and let's see the moves. White player is Bangladesh FM, and e4 c5, knight f3 Sicilian defense, French defense. Now e6 is played, d4 cd4 knight d4 knight c6, knight a c3 queen c7. Now g3 the bishop is coming to g2 a6, playing next b5 is coming, so bishop g2, planning to castle. And here Nandhidhaa trying women grandmaster trying to attack on ace file, but Parag bhai is still castled, and ace 5 now, ace 4 now. Nice battle game. We can see here how to handle the king side attack and win the match finally. And rook e1, and here YGM starts opening the ace file, and white also captured on g3. Now knight e5, the knight is coming to king side, and here the knight is pinned by bishop playing f4 and d6, protecting the knight, and white knight to f3 attacking the knight, and black g7 g8 knight is landed on e7. So here knight captured, and the pawn on e5 is a double pawn on e5, and the queen attack is stopped. So it is a success of white player. So bishop e3 and bishop d7. White now trying to keep attack on queen side with the pawns. Ace a4, knight e7 is has come to c6, and queen f3 attack on the f7 pawn, and trying to bring the rook on another rook on d1. So knight bishop to b4, pinning the knight, and rook to d1, rook a to d1. So knight into bishop to c3, knight to c3, bishop c3 and bc3. So knight to a5, and the a pawn is attacked with the bishop. So but the queen, white queen attacks the g pawn, g7 pawn. So let's see, black defends with the rook a7. Now bishop, okay, now it is a nice move. Bishop to g5, and the king side king is restricted to castle on queen side. So knight comes to c4, and rook is going for double on the d file. So knight prevents that from b2. So rook is played to f1, and knight captured the a pawn. So here bishop sacrifice, we see nice bishop sacrifice, and as if you capture, then queen will come to with the double attack on king and rook. So white can't capture. White captures the pawn on c3. So the bishop come to f1 from g2. Okay, let's see and the bishop, black bishop is challenged, but white is not capturing it. White is trying to capture it with the rook, and the rook will be, so bishop captures bishop, check, and rook captures on f1, queen c4, threat, the e4 pawn is attacked, so from rook e1 to save it, and the hanging piece is still on the bishop f6, bishop on f6, knight b5, attack the c2 pawn by queen, knight c3, so let it capture with the c, capture with knight, then white will capture the e5 pawn. So king is played, and now king is played to d7, bishop captures on g7, and white bishop is looking strong in the center, e5, maybe it is the best twin game for this Fide Master of Bangladesh. So king is played to c6, and I think the queen attacks the knight, queen bishop battery on, so the knight should be protected, and capture by queen, and e5 pawn is pushed, making room for queen, here this check, and double attack, and a7 rook is hanging, so queen is played, not giving check, and pinning the rook also, rook on f3, so here attacking the queen, a nice tactical game, and the queen attacks the e1 rook, and here white gets the attack early and capture, and the rook is saved first, and creating another threat on b7. So how to defend this? Black just saved one rook, but this check, and king, rook b7 check, and king to d8, and queen check, and maybe it is a rook check, and maybe it is finished, and the final move 39, black GM resigned. And hope you enjoy the game. If you're new to my channel, please subscribe this chess channel, so you can get the update of this tournament, big tournament in Bangladesh, Sheikh Russel International Grandmaster Tournament. And thanks for all joining. Signing up.